early stream? Nope. This is just about the same time I've been streaming every day. In the mornings, I do streams for the games that I work on that aren't like personal projects and stuff. It's my obligatory work. Also, howdy. Welcome pre-notification, gang. This is the part of the stream where we legally are allowed to spam the howdy emote. Okay, time to alert everybody. Howdy. Howdy, 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 howdy. Okay. Just gotta alert everybody else. Oh. I closed a window, but I don't know what window I closed. It was Blender. Okay. That's fine. I can just open that back up. You were just looking at Discord? Howdy! Howdy, howdy. When there is typical colors too at the function. Yeah, you gotta dress in your finest suit for the TC2 streams. Them's are the rules. Once again, for some 2 a.m. TC2 stream. Time zones are wild, I'm just saying, okay? Boop. Oh, I got sneeze. Ah. Big sneeze. Okay. Right, so back to this. The last time I said that I need to reorganize this UV sheet so that I could fit extra details into it to better match the concept art, which I totally believe is something I can do. I want to get a collector's edition of the Rising Sun Katana. Would that be the rarest thing to get? No. I think the rarest thing you can get is maybe a collector's golden frying pan. Like, maybe a collector's golden frying pan? I don't know. That's just my guess, personally. Like, that's just what I'm guessing. Howdy, Bloxer guy. I think stock frying pan is rarer than golden. Stock is definitely rarer than golden. A collector's stock frying pan, that's probably pretty rare. Drop rate for Rising Sun is like 1 out of 2,400 or something. I heard Joker 2 turned out to be a major poopy of a movie. And I've also heard that the New York mayor has gone completely bananas. Or has done completely bananas things. And is now facing consequences of actions. I've tried listening to the news, but unfortunately I am stupid, and I forget to do it, even though I tell myself, hey, I should do this. This is TC2. I hope I didn't just sniffle into the mic. I'm pretty sure I muted. I hope I muted. If I didn't mute it, that's super embarrassing. Howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Community made cold shoulder is the rarest item in history. There shouldn't even be a community cold shoulder. How would there be a community cold shoulder? I'm the one who made it.
Also, I swear, every time I've ever seen Midnight playing TC2, some shenanigans are going on.
There's almost never shenanigans going on. The only time there's shenanigans going on is if I'm playing in, like, a community server. That's the only time I do, shenanigans. Because otherwise, if I'm playing TC2 in a normal private server, I am just playing the game. And I'm usually playing, like, as vanilla as I possibly can. And if I'm not playing vanilla, I am doing things that intentionally harm my ability to play the game. Like, everybody's like, oh my god, the Delinquent is so strong in TC2. No, he's not. Like, he can be, but my efficiency is dependent. It's super dependent. He only has 100 health and he's slower than Flanker. He is slower than Flanker unless he has his knife out. And he only has 100 health. What is a community cold shoulder? Community items are particle effect items that imply that you helped make something. What's up, checkered shirt? The fuck? Delinquent's easy to fight no matter what. Because again, the only time Delinquent's hard to fight is if somebody overheals him. Then he becomes a problem. Then he becomes problematic. But even then, he's still pretty easy to kill because he only gets like maybe 135 health total or something. I don't know like how much overheal does. Can you be part of the game, JK, or maybe? No, but I can write your name on a tombstone. And that is where you will lay for the rest of your life. Eat 10 Delinquents for dinner. I mean, may as well. Like, honestly, defeating Delinquent in TC2 is not hard. Because again, that is only... It's 50% base health. Okay, so then Delinquent gets 150. Gets 150 health total when you overheal him. Then he becomes a problem. Yeah, no, the mobile player problem is kind of up there. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I was trying to play the other day, my team was like almost nothing but mobile players. And it just actually harmed my playing experience. Like, don't get me wrong, having mobile players is great for the game. But at the same time, hey, I don't want you on my team. Another dev told you that playing Delinquent is like a glass cannon or something. Yeah, it's kind of like a glass cannon. Your potential is really high, but your ability to be stopped is pretty up there. Because again, you are slower than a flanker. You are slower than a flanker unless you have your map out. You are slower than a flanker unless you have your knife out. It's just Delinquent's versatility is really good. Like, Delinquent's ability to adapt is insane. I really like killing a doctor and taking his crossbow. Because then it's just, I become extremely valuable. Because now I can heal people. But since the secondary can also change, I can have a shotgun and a medigun at the same time. Data mass is kind of cool, but the game mode for it is trash. The game mode is player destruction. I don't know what to tell you. Supposedly, player destruction is a really popular TF2 game mode. I personally didn't want it added to the game. Because I don't like player destruction. But if other people are happy with it, who am I to say it shouldn't be in the game, you know? Ow. That can be taken out of context, implying you kill doctors. Maybe I do. What of it? What would you do to stop me? I don't think you could. First thing you do when you get in is throw an object. Yeah, I could tell. We need doctors, man? No, you don't. I'm the only doctor people need. Can we get experimental and bonus classes, like VIP server options? I don't see the point of activating experimental weapons in a VIP setting. Really need to fix the experimental servers. That's been like delayed multiple times, mostly because I keep forgetting to make concept art for the UI in order for it to properly award you with the things you need to use the experimental servers as intended. Which update is this skin for? October 18th or November 10th update? This isn't for Arsenal. Read the stream title. I still don't get the core purpose of TC2, but it's very fun and super in an active server with friends. Like, you mean like what's the purpose of playing it, or what do you mean the purpose of its existence? Because those are two separate things. I remember when TC2 used to have like 300 players on every day. Yeah, it's definitely gotten more. Crystal has googly eyes for eyes. No, I don't. Title doesn't show up for you for some reason. Well, eat pant. Melly. Yeah, no, this is for TC2. You just like Black Lung as a PD map. I think Black Lung's fine. Data Mass is pretty fun. Data Mass is okay. I think Black Lung's fine. The only issue is Marksman sightlines. Those are really bad. For the Arsenal update where Delinquent explodes, you don't need an update for that. That just happens naturally. TC2 is the younger brother of Arsenal. Arsenal always got the fame. TC2 came out before Arsenal. You can't call it the younger brother. Like, it's literally the predecessor. It's the older brother. Where's the explosion kill bind? You don't get one. The TC2 community deserves nothing all the time, every time. Because they're mean. They're very mean. They're a bunch of meanies. Arsenal uses the TC2 engine? Yes. And oh boy, was that a bit of a mistake. TC2 was not meant to become that. Are the pre-halt mercs a different set of mercs entirely, or are they just the same mercs but a little older? They're different. They are not the same mercenaries. uh. Howdy, Mender. Ow. My brain. Will TC2 ever get merch? No. It's a fan game of TF2. Making merch would just be, like, insulting, I think. Thoughts on falling down the stairs? I've done it before. Marksman is your father. I think you're lying. I don't believe a fictional character. Isn't it the update where we can finally scream at flanker mains? That update happened a while ago. Voice chat's been added for a while. Would be cool if TC1 could be the April Fools for TC2. That sounds a little silly. There we go. Missed one stream and now you can't get 450 beans anymore. Rest in peace. You want to tape Doctor to the wall? Understandably, but again, I feel like if we try to like make plushies of TC2, I feel like that will get Valve's attention and they will like try to smite us for it. At collar, or apparently you didn't type collar. Bolster. Oh, did I? I did. Okay. We'll fix that real quick. There we go. Belt. Mobile player servers might be the most lobotomized servers you ever played in. Why are you in a mobile server if you're not playing on mobile? The pre-haul mercs being an entirely different cast of mercs is surprising due to most of the mercs looking the same besides Agent or something. Personally, in my headcanon, I like the, also, the pre-haul mercs are most of them are entirely different. Like, I would say Annihilator is the same Annihilator from pre-haul. Like, I would say that's the same Annihilator. I would say it's the same Doctor, the same Mechanic, the same Flanker. But the Arsonist, excuse me, the Arsonist, Brute, Agent, and Marksman. I think I already said Marksman. They're all different. Yeah, I was gonna say that in personal headcanon, I think the pre-haul Brute became Fitton. Like that's my headcanon for that. Will there be new reskin weapons? Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? I'll leave you in a constant state of suspense where you don't know the answer. I'm 2 steps ahead, Scompers. I'm 2 steps ahead. Okay. I forgot to do the mask for this. I don't... It's a model, so I'm gonna have to do it anyway. Look at the way it clips into that collar. We do love that. Okay. Ah. 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 Stop it. Doesn't count. You're the one who did it. You're the one who made the post, and now you're throwing the stuff. That only makes you a smelly loser. That just makes you a smelly loser because you're the one doing it. Nobody jumped on your bandwagon. You are simply smelly and alone. You have no friends. None. You are friendless. You are bitchless. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Navi. Ah. I'm gonna take these objects, the ones you throw at me, I'm gonna take them, I'm gonna hoard them. And then when you least expect it, I'll start throwing them at you. I'll throw them at you instead. You ran out of beans? Good. That's what you deserve. Now you're friendless, bitchless, and beanless. Too bad I live in your walls. You say that as if I can't get to you. Ow. I live in your walls, you live in a cardboard box. Not the same thing. Where does Delinquent fall into the canon of TC2? Delinquent doesn't actually show up in TC2. Anytime Delinquent is in a TC2 server, the game is officially Arsenal canon. It is no longer TC2 canon, it's Arsenal. So when Delinquent's in TC2, it's Arsenal's plotline. It's not TC2's story anymore. Howdy, Samsung. Have to lock in to earn beans, or, you know, just don't. And fail, like you always do. You could do that instead. I think that'd be pretty cool. Will the Brute have a similar outfit to the Breacher from Arsenal? No, why? What'd you ever do to me? You threw things at me. Oh, it's a random ass riot, okay. Nah. mask. Okay. Ah! Now we can go ahead and texture stuff. File, new. Start with the hat. Flamethrower crits are so peak. Did they, did the Flamethrower get buffed, by the way? Cause, like... I've been noticing that it feels like the Flamethrower is doing a lot of damage right now. Like, it feels really strong. The Flamethrower gets buffed whenever you fight against it, and then nerfed whenever you use it. That's what it feels like. How will the rest of the mercs personally treat Delinquent? I know Mechanic considers the guy a friend, but what about everyone else? They're just confused by Delinquent's existence. Like, they don't really know Delinquent, at least in the during TC2. They don't really know Delinquent. And it isn't until, like, Arsenal do they really get to know Delinquent. Delinquent is the multiverse god. It's funny you say that. Flanker is the cooler Delinquent? I disagree. And that's why I love the Flanker and Delinquent. Because, Flanker thinks he's the cooler one. And he, like, so desperately wants to be better than Delinquent. But Delinquent's just naturally better than him. And it's really funny because the Delinquent isn't even aware of the fact that Flanker is, like, really mad at him. Like, every time he sees Flanker, he's just like, oh, hey, it's that guy. And Flanker, meanwhile, is just really pissed off because Delinquent stole the spotlight. How does Uber work lore-wise? I don't have a reasoning for it yet because I'm still working on it. Flanker and Delinquent are the same person? No, they're not. At least Flanker has a rarity. So true. You're right. Flanker does have a rarity. So clearly that means he's better than Delinquent. You see Delinquent as sort of the strong silent type guy? Yes, but replace strong type. He's a strong silent type, however, he's also chaotically stupid. And he is attracted to mayhem and chaos. So he will just cause delinquency everywhere he goes. And he needs to be watched, otherwise he will trail off and cause little bits of chaos everywhere he goes. Delinquent must be babysat. It's very important that you babysit the Delinquent. Arsenal is chronologically after TC2? Yes. Why are the free-to-play delinquents that just started the game always the best on the game? I don't think they are. You're probably just fighting a smurf. Yeah, there's not a like a good reason for Uber right now. Bold of you to assume I'd have any grandkids, let alone, you know, it's bold of you to assume I could have kids, let alone grandkids. And even if I did, hell no, I wouldn't tell them shit. Is there lore for the community op skins? There's gonna be lore for all the skins in Arsenal. It's just we're not at that point yet. I feel like Delinquent would be affected by Uber. That depends on how we make Uber function, like lore-wise. Because like I said, we don't have a functionality for Uber yet. Wouldn't it be weird telling everyone at school that your father/mother is a Roblox developer? I don't know. Because, like, Roblox is so popular now that I feel like if you say that at a school, they're gonna be like, oh, wow, oh my god. You just want to know the lore behind Breacher because he looks like a guy that doesn't say anything. You just see madness in his eyes. No, I wouldn't think so. It would be fun if you guys kept the roguelike game mode in Arsenal even after the event ends. I'm pretty sure it's still in the game. I don't think it was removed. I don't want, like, an MVM clone. I've said this before, that I don't want to just copy MVM. Knowing Arsenal comes chronologically after TC2, is it safe to assume some of the events are the doing of the bosses in TC2? No. The TC2 bosses aren't canon to anything. The only canon boss is Fitten. That's it. The other ones aren't canon. Which dev would you call a crypto bro in your circle? I wouldn't do that. I don't think any of them are crypto bros. Yeah, I wouldn't say that the bosses are real, outside of fitting. Do yellow and blue team exist alongside a red and green at the time of TC2, or do they only come during the events of Arsenal? That's a different question, and that's one that I can't answer. Because, that's an Arsenal lore thing. And it's like, I know I made some temporary, like, story lore for Arsenal for the teams, but that was, like, a hypothetical. Which I should learn by now that the communities don't know what hypothetical means. So, I should have known better than that. If TC2 adds NFTs, you'll hate it even more. Why would we add NFTs? What do you take us for? This is some premium suffering right now. TC2 and TF2 are not connected. What is this goofy soundtrack? It's Sonic Adventure. Yeah, no, TC2 and TF2 are not connected lore-wise. Okay, sorry about that. I had to blow my nose a whole bunch just now, because, like, golly, my nose. So messed up right now. Having TF2 be a video game in the universe, that would be a little silly, but I was actually thinking about that a little bit. But I think ultimately it's just better if the two games are not connected in any way. Ow. TC3? No. Bad. Bad chat member. You're going in the hole for that one. I think a shield from MVM would be a nightmare. Because then you'd have 2 doctors with that. Imagine that. Absolute nightmare. Add a Florida man to your Halloween game who keeps doing weird things. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not adding Florida man. Okay, this hat's done. So we got a problem. I ran out of tissue paper to blow my nose with. What does Green Team think about having Arsonist? They don't care. There's no reason for Green Team to care. Because they're all mercenaries. They all just kill people. So what reason would they have? You gotta remember, right? The mercenaries are different than the people who hire them. They don't have the same values. The mercenaries just do what they're paid to do, and that's kill each other. So they don't have any like feelings about anything really outside of does it make money. What's up with the Radisson brothers? Why are they fighting? Why can't they just get along? So, the brothers, they're not even brothers. Like, if you're talking about TC2, they're not even brothers. They're literally just, like, they used to be friends, and that was it. The plot of TC2, the part that I wanted to keep, was the, Green Team's leader. I'm probably going to change the name at some point. Green Team's leader was friends with Red Team, with Red Team's, CEO, when they were kids. But when Red Team's father died, he chose to give his fortune to Green Team's CEO. And that, like, really pissed off the Red Team CEO. So he like, worked from the bottom all the way up to the top. Just so that he could, sabotage all of Green Team's plans. Like, he has no interest in anything other than messing with the Green Team CEO. That's it. That's his entire thing. The entire thing is a one-sided story about how Red Team's CEO hates the Green Team CEO because his father didn't love him. That's pretty much what it is. So he's mad because his dad giving his inheritance to his friend? Yeah, that's literally what it is. That's literally what it is. Because the way it was is the green team CEO, I'm just gonna say green CEO and red CEO. Green CEO's father was friends with red CEO's father, so naturally red CEO and green CEO became friends. And since the two families were really tight-knit, the red CEO and green CEO's fathers were business partners. They ran the same company. But then when the company was given to the green CEO, red was just pissed and became his own business to sabotage green's. Green's the one doing the destruction of the red bases, but that's because they're destroying red operations. Because what red does is they will intentionally like outbid green on like forest preserves and stuff, and then they will start like fracking and like deforestation in all of these areas. Like all of these high key areas that are important to be preserved, red will just start doing the worst things to that area in order to just spite green. And since all these places are like high key important for the environment, green's just like, damn, I cannot let them do that. Like Sawmill, sorta. Red is banana laundering. You know, I could maybe at some point I should I should storyboard something for TC2 at some point. Howdy, Fazzer. We need Matt Pat here. I don't think Matt Pat would ever, like, dare look in the way of TC2. And if he does, we're all just gonna be standing there staring disapprovingly. Owie. Why? We got a lot of stuff related to Delinquent. What about Rabble-Rouser? Rabble-Rouser is... I've talked about Rabble-Rouser before. Like, Rabble-Rouser, she...
The GRN and red situation is crazy.
A little. I wanted it to be reminiscent of TF2, but not just a copy of it when it came to the story. So, like, instead of friends, it's brothers. Or instead of brothers, it's friends. And instead of them both hating each other, green is a lot more like melancholy, where they're like, I wish my friend would stop doing this and just be my friend again. Whereas red is like, no, I hate you. I'm a spoiled man-child, and I'm going to obliterate your balls. And then he just, like, telekinetically obliterates him. But, yeah. Like, I like the idea of the Green CEO not having any resentment or hatred towards Red Team, or the Red CEO, and just wants it to stop. Yeah, Red is nothing but a brat. Like, they are a spoiled man-child. That would unironically fit with the Red Mercs always looking depressed while Green Mercs look joyful. What do I think of Shaq? I don't know anything about him other than I think he played a sport. He played some sport, right? I don't know which sport it was. Howdy, Virus. I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? Fastest way to level up, just play the game, or is there any way to level up? Yeah, just play the game. You'll be fine. Did I sleep well? I slept well enough. I woke up really late today. They played basketball? Okay, I see. Ow. I saw on Twitter you started working on your Halloween project. How's it going? It's going fine. We got decently far into the game design document. And then once we get through the game design document, I'll start, I'll start, like, concepting some stuff so that I can start pitching it to people to help me work on it. You're gonna watch the VOD from the stream later, probably? Okay. You know, ironically love playing volleyball, but it's so boring to watch other people play it. I remember when I played volleyball in, like, high school and stuff. I really liked playing, I really liked playing volleyball. I wasn't on a team or anything, but I liked playing it. I thought it was fun. At least this won't be like what happened on October 7th with the objects. Oh, we don't talk about stuff like that. Gonna have to shift through the VOD for this stream later because the wiki people want evidence of all lore-related stuff you've talked about. I mean, Ow. No. Oh, come on. You don't gotta. You don't have to do it. You literally don't need to do this. This is not... I don't want another headache, please. Will there be a map on an active freeway? Are you talking about like that one Overwatch map where you could just get hit by a bunch of cars? Ah, thank you. Brain damage? Too late for that. Good ending. Crystal gets pet. I mean, I don't know if that's a good ending. It's a better ending than the objects. Did you see the silly cosmetic you made for the Delinquent? Yeah, I saw all of them. I thought they... Excuse me. I thought they were pretty charming. I like that you made the one, I like that you made the one just the rebel from Enforcement. I thought that was kind of cute. Oh, Jerry Juvenile is based off of Rookie. That's interesting. That's cute. I think that's cute. The only issue was obviously giving him gloves. I really liked how you tried to keep him having the layered sleeves in every version of the design. I thought that was really cool, and I'm actually like very impressed about that little attention to detail. I think that was actually really phenomenal of you to do. Like, I liked that a lot. I thought that was really cool. He's gotta have the sleeves. Yeah, I agree. I don't think we would ever have Delinquent Cosmetics, though, considering he's not a available class to play. Arsonist is usually the one who's the most fun to make cosmetics for. Because you don't gotta worry about things like hair. And not only do you not have to worry about things like hair, like, making the masks can be a little annoying sometimes, but it's usually fun to make Arsonist cosmetics. You just make the cosmetics for fun? No, I totally get it. That's how I started off working on TC2. I just made stuff for fun. And they were like, hey, can you do this, like, officially? And I was like, alright. At this point, though, I'm pretty sure I'm more of a plague on my friends than I am anything else. Ow! I still stand by what I said, though. That some of these workshop creators need to calm the hell down. Like, their designs look nice and stuff, but damn. Okay, I know that looks bad, but chat, we already know you're a bunch of goobers. Like, this is confirmed. We know you're goobers. That's not like... That's not something we have to question. That's just a fact. We know this. However, that does not mean I want to be pelted. really liked Gravity Falls. I'm just randomly bringing this up, but I watched it because my sister made me watch it, and I really liked it. I liked it a lot. I thought Gravity Falls was really good, and I really like Grunkle Stan. I think he is probably one of the best fictional characters I've seen in a while. Like you said yesterday, you can't model. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. Like, trust me, I understand. I'm just idly complaining because, damn. Because here's the thing, right? Not every workshop submission has to be a full outfit. Okay? Will the backburner not have janky hitbox when trying to go for crits? That's a replication thing. That's all it is. It's a ping and a replication thing. That's not something we can really control for you. I am sorry. Make the Arson have the ability to wear googly eyes. And the eyes that just has an eye texture. We would have to make a whole new mask for that, I think. If you shoot someone and you die, do you receive the kill in Arsenal Reloaded? That's called kill trading. And in Reloaded, we tested kill trading, and people seem to have responded positively to it because their hits were registering, but then they were also getting mad because they were dying. And it's like, yeah, you're dying, that's called kill trading. And the death upon register in current Arsenal is what prevents that from happening. But everybody's like, oh, this is so useless, get rid of it, get rid of it. And then we do Reloaded testing with it turned off, and they're like, dude, I hate dying like this, what the fuck? And it's like, yeah. Why do you think that was there, besides being an anti-exploit measure? What are your thoughts on Assault? I don't think you've spoken about her yet. That was like a whole thing in its own, and I don't want to talk about it. The entire thing with Assault is just bad memories, so I would prefer not to talk about it. I'm annoyed when the kill doesn't register. They'll get used to it, so please don't change it. Keep the kill trading. We'll see. I can't promise anything, though. Howdy, Average. How hard was it to get the physics to work on the cosmetics, like the Killer's Catch and Antlers branches? That's a programmer question, because that's not something I did. So I cannot answer that. Please add more optimizations. I need at least 300 FPS. No, you don't. You literally don't, you little frame goblin. That stuff is a luxury at most. You don't need it. And TC2 isn't even a high-stakes competitive game either, so there's literally no reason you need 300 FPS in TC2. It has an advantage. It clearly means something. No, it don't. No, it don't. Ow! You miss old Medigun. Why do you miss the old Medigun? Ow! Stop! Stop! Ah! Ah! Okay. What the fuck? I get it. You have beans. I get it! You don't gotta keep throwing. I got it. I understand. You have beans. You have beans and you can spend them. I get it. If you do learn how to model, you'll have to get into Substance Painter. Substance Painter is amazing. Actual lifesaver of a program. The old minigun looked neat and cool.
It's 9,200 beans enough beans.
Yeah, 9,200 beans is enough. You don't gotta throw 9,200 beans worth of items at me. You don't gotta do that. Just trust me. Modeling is a scary, scary thing to you, but at the same time, you respect those who are able to model. There's nothing scary about modeling. Why is modeling scary? There's no risk to it. Like, there's literally no... You have nothing to lose when you model. I have to remember I can't do any of the ambient occlusion. Because I'm mirroring the one part. Well, I mean, I could just... Rats, 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 rats. We'll just see how this goes. Modeling killed your dad? I don't think it did. I feel like you might be lying to me. Unless that's your canon event, in which then I'm so sorry. But at the same time, ha! Like with music, when I try modeling, it comes out shit, you kind of stop doing that.
Yum! Spaghetti Fortress, yes! Real wow! Whoa! Wow! Team Fortress! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Spy Team Fortress!
You really gave it a hard time. You just looked the text-to-speech in the face and said, "You will now perish." And it fucking did. Like, you just strolled up and showed it what was boss. Ow! What the fuck? The hell? It hasn't been the same with art because of your girlfriend. She keeps you motivated to keep going. I mean, that's good to hear. But, ow. Yeah, no. There's no reason to give up just because it looks bad. Like, if I did that, I literally wouldn't be a modeler today. Because, like, I've shown it on stream before. How terrible my models used to be in, like, my old UV sheets and stuff. And, oh my god, were they terrible. So, like, there's no reason for you to go, oh, my stuff looks bad, and then you give up. That's stupid. Don't do that. Just do it. Just keep working on it. Of course, you're not gonna be the greatest modeler who ever lived immediately. That's unrealistic. That's not gonna happen. Well, thank you, Ron, for the follow. I appreciate that. You need a girlfriend. Beach bum ain't enough. What do you mean, beach bum? If there's one skill you could learn, what would be programming? I would want to learn how to program. Because then I wouldn't have to wait on anybody for anything ever again. I would simply just be one of the strongest developers on the platform. Headcanon, Beach Bum is the current brute after the events of TC2. No. That's a dumb... Your headcanon is stinky, just like you. When is Beach Bum Body Pillow releasing? I'm throwing you in a ditch. And then I'm gonna bury you. That way you wouldn't be able to get back out. There was a skin someone from the Arsenal workshop was making, and I wanted to model it, but you don't know shit, so... You just do it. Just do it. You don't need to know anything. Look up a few tutorials and just model. You're not gonna learn by not doing it. Like, if you're not going out of your way to do it, then yeah, you're not gonna learn. And you'll have nobody to blame but yourself for it. Crazy how none of the TC2 mercs got ROBLOX toys, but Beach Bum did. Brute doesn't count because he's blue. That's because, again, we can't really... I don't think we can, like, make strictly TC2. I don't think we can strictly make TC2 plushies and stuff. And things like that. Like, we can do stuff for, like, you know, the Brute. But we can't, like, do it as TC2. Because, like, if we sell a toy from Arsenal and it's like, oh, it's the Brute from Arsenal, Brute immediately loses that TF2 tie-in when he's been placed in Arsenal. Because he's just a biker dude who uses a minigun. But when he's in TC2, he's clearly heavy weapons guy. Like, the context makes a world of difference. Howdy, it's 2 a.m. here. Oh, geez. Should probably go to bed. Are you a dev at TC2? Yes. Jameski is funny. I haven't watched a Jameski video in so long, so I don't even remember what their comedy is like. Imagine Sebastian, Solus, and Arsenal. Fuck Sebastian. Stupid ass fish man. Broke my fucking light. Robin would love to play TC2, but Roblox is against their religion. Ayo. What things am I making? And you're skilled as fuck. I appreciate that, but I would say I'm probably like mid-road of things. I'm working on a community cosmetic for the mechanic. Called the Desperate. It was originally called Dual Destiny, but I have renamed it to Desperado. There we go. You're gonna do some work, so bye. Alright, good luck. Have a great stream. Thank you. Okay. There we go. I think that's good enough. Thought it was a sleeping mask. No, it's a mask for the Desperado. I was originally not gonna add the mask, but it's whatever. I'll just add the stupid mask. Who's Robin? I don't know. Somebody in chat mentioned him, so. When. You sound like Primefire when you say shit like that. That's some shit Primefire would say. When the what is the yes is who is the what. Shit like that. The little Primefire special. Has such a way with words. You're on YouTube now because Twitch decided to be stinky? That sounds about right. And it's why I offer multi-streaming. So that if something happens, you guys have a way around it. I'm going to... This is probably going to be over the try limit, and it's going to make me scream because of that. It's so over the try limit. But there's like no good solution for it. Alright, hold on. Maybe we can find some ways to squeeze some optimizations in here. It's all probably in the holster. Yeah, the holster alone is 700. Okay. They just really like Beach Bum, I guess. Got it down to 500. But I feel like that's still not enough. What does this look like? Wait, this is 1,200 by itself? What the hell? Jeez, alright. Alright, we're gonna do a cheeky thing here, I think, maybe. No, we're not. We're not gonna do a cheeky thing. Damn. I was gonna separate them and have them be their own cosmetics that you could toggle, but then I remembered that the lighting is gonna be baked on, so it's just gonna have to be over the try limit. There's no way around this. There's no way to optimize this further to get it any better than what it currently is. This is it. This is what we're stuck with. Arsonist when he can fly by hitting himself with a 1,000-degree axe. Yeah, it's a propulsion unit, that's all. Arsenal is more or less a competitive esports kind of game so you don't see friendlies often. I completely disagree with that notion. Arsenal is supposed to be a casual shooter, but people in the community want it to be something it's not. You play Arsenal like it's 24/7 Hightower. Hey, Crystal, real quick, what is the hex code for Brute's skin color? I don't know the hex code. I just used Arsenal's, like, default... Or not Arsenal's. I use ROBLOX's, like, built-in colors and stuff for all skin colors. Would turning arsonist into a locomotive for a cosmetic be a stretch? No, you could definitely think of, like, a train-themed cosmetic. Like, you could totally get away with it. You just have to do it right. It would probably wind up looking more like a steampunk cosmetic than a train cosmetic, but you could totally do it. Do we even have, like, a steampunk cosmetic set for the arsonist? I know we have the boiler, but that's not really, like, steampunky. Would the Dream Hunter be considered a steampunk thing? No, that's based on Bloodborne, which is more just like a generalized Victorian kind of thing. Like grimdark Victorian. Ow. What did I do? What did I do to deserve that? Is it because I was spacing out? Is it because I got too involved in work? I'm sorry. Is me being productive not good enough for you? You have to throw things at me in order to, like, get me to say stuff? Is that what you're trying to do? Huh? Huh? Or what are you, ungrateful or something? Just can't appreciate the time we're spending together? You have to prod me so that I fucking, like, say something silly, say something gooberish? Is that your plan? Hmm? I bet you didn't think of it like that, huh? Yeah, I bet you didn't. Is the hair for the plain sight or veteran's attire going to get remodeled? Or will the hair be swapped with an existing hair? Veteran's attire is probably never going to get a swapped hair because it's supposed to be the one from Arsenal. So unless Arsenal's gets updated, there's no reason for the TC2 one to get updated. That's just kind of like how that works. Howdy, Burn Trap. Welcome, welcome. Never imagine being productive when you're streaming on Twitch. When you stream on Twitch, you are never productive. Was this always able to clip through that? I don't think it was. I think that happened when I adjusted the hair to be able to not, like... Maybe that'll fix it? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, we're good. Whew. Nintendo lawsuit incoming, possibly. Talking about Arsenal hair, how much of the hair in Arsenal is just one of Lego hair models? There's only one Arsenal hair that is a Lego model, and that's Rabble-Rousers. Everything else is taken from a open source pack, or was made by me. Or, you know, it's ROBLOX hair, or the other. Once I really started to learn how to make hair, obviously I started making a lot of it myself. But, you know, a lot of it is still, like, ROBLOX and open source stuff. Wait, am I the Mimic or William Afton? You're William Afton, probably. Because Burn Trap was at the end of... Burn Trap was at the end of the base of Security Breach, right? And then the Mimic was in the DLC. What about Rookie's hair? And the hairs for most of the male skins. Again, also use either ROBLOX hairs or were made by me. Isn't Doctor's hair a Lego model? No, I don't think so. And if it is, that doesn't matter anymore. Because Doctor has new hair, and so does Mechanic. Like, Aggro made them new hair models. So they don't even use the old hairs that they were before. They're gonna be using new ones. They look a lot better. Aggro did a very good job on them. Bachelor Joe needs to be returned. We're not going to do that. And there's a very good reason why we're not doing that. All the stock stuff for TC2 will eventually be updated. Runner's hair looks awfully like one of the female Lego hairs. Runner? No, she uses one of the open source packs. She uses... I'm pretty sure she uses, one of the open source ones. Maybe it is Lego, and if it is, then I wouldn't know. But I'm pretty sure it's not. Isn't Runner's hair literally Agent's hair? I don't think so. Because I think they use a different hair. I think Runner uses a specific hair. Let me see if I have the hairs in this file, actually. Because I do have, like, a hair... I do have, like, a hairs thing. And I think it has all the Arsenal hairs in it? Yeah. Oh, yeah, no. I thought... Yeah, I thought Runner used this one. This one here. I thought they used the medium wavy. I thought Runner used this one. You checked and Runner's hair is a lower poly version of Agent's. The Runner uses that one? Yeah, okay. What's the white hair for? You recolor it. It uses vertex colors. So, like, if I wanted this hair to be red, I can make it red. That's what it's for. Okay, looks like it still has all the agent cosmetics on it. There we go. I'm also telling you, most of those are Lego hairs. They have the exact same Lego hairs. They look exactly like that. I mean, okay. If you say they're Lego hairs, then I guess they're Lego hairs. I don't know. Because I wasn't, I didn't pick out any of these assets. They were just given to me, and I was told, hey, use these. And I was like, okay. So, like, that's... whatever they are, I wouldn't know to begin with. All I know is that I've improved a lot on making hairs, so I hardly ever use those hairs anymore. You eat dandruff? No. Why? What? You don't eat dandruff, do you? For your sake, I hope you don't. Okay, we need to go back into Photoshop. Because there is something that I realized. And that is that... Is this the clothes folder? I don't think it is. I think... Where the hell is it? There it is. Open Smenamini need. I saw the post you did teasing a new Scarecrow skin when you were modeling. And after that, first thought was, wow, I didn't know Delinquent transitioned. No, Delinquent's just my, like, placeholder for everything. Okay, yeah, this. This is what I needed. So what we're gonna do is... we're gonna need to make a new little section here. Delinquent is one, Delinquent is all. Every character started from Delinquent. Yeah, you're not wrong. Like, honestly, you're not wrong. Pretty much every character started as a Delinquent. Because I use Delinquent as my base. Even all the TC2 characters technically start from Delinquent, because they all get modeled on top of Delinquent for the most part. Which I need to stop doing, because it gives me more trouble later on. Will we get an option to remove hats with hairs so it's just the hair? I was thinking about letting you do that for the Desperado and that other agent, Cosmetic. That agent Cosmetic I worked on. The most wanted.
Look, Pim.
Get out of the way!
To help this guy.
I'm trying to work! Get out of here!
He's obviously made
Fuck off!
Why don't we just
This actually blocks my screen. I can't see shit when you do this. Fuck off. Oh, sock walk. I think it's been a while since we've seen a sock walk. Yo, Crystal, I saw this guy on Hightaller called Mr. WhatsApp, and he had admin weapons. I wouldn't know anything about that, to be honest. If you guys are redesigning the classes, can you guys implement a gradient thing TF2 does, where the lighter colors are on the upper body and the darker ones are on the lower body, thus leaving your eyes to focus on important parts of the classes? They kind of already do that, except Flanker. Flanker's the only one who doesn't do that. Everybody else has dark pants. Other than, I guess Annihilator and Arsonist also don't. But that's because they need a little bit more class recognition. So them having a full green, same thing with Agent, them having full green lets you immediately identify what class it is. Because when you see, there's 3 classes that have team-colored pants. That's Arsonist, Annihilator, and Agent. And since we're already in Photoshop, let me illustrate to you the differences between these classes, right? I'll do that for you real quick. So, let's say this is our class right here. Right? Here's our character. We'll have all 3 of them next to each other. So, there's 3 classes that have a green shirt or team-colored shirt and team-colored pants, right? Oh yeah, Doc also has team-colored pants, yeah. Let me do that for you real quick. Let me get him in there too. So we have 4 classes that have team-colored pants, right?
Look, Pim.
Stop! Get this off my screen! I can't see!
He's obviously
I can't see! Get this out of here! Christ! Okay. So we have 3 classes, or 4 classes that are team-colored, right? You'd think, wow, they all look the same, but they don't. They don't all look the same. And the reason they don't all look the same is because of this, right? So, firstly, one of them actually looks like this. Sorry, hold on. Drat. I'm screwing up already. We have 3 of them with team-colored, pants. But one of them looks like that. The other one? looks like this. And then another one looks like that. Whereas the last one looks like this. Just by looking at this, these are just colors, right? These are just colors. Just by looking at this, I'm sure you guys can tell me which classes these are, just by looking at this. I could simplify it even further, actually, if I wanted to. Because, technically, I don't even need to do that. I could just do this. Right? I'm sure you can tell me which classes these are just by looking at that. And then it gets pushed further. It gets pushed further when you start adding in their even smaller details. Right? Because Agent wears a pinstripe that goes vertically like this. So now, she's not even a solid green anymore. Not even a solid green anymore. Pinstripe. Arsonist. They have horizontal stripes on both their shirts and pants. On both of them. So that's not even a solid green anymore. So it's like, their class identification is extremely important. Like, I don't think we don't really need to, like we probably could darken their pants, but I think that would ruin it, especially Arsonist. It would make Arsonist look really weird, I think. And in theory, we already have that kind of gradient going, because all these classes wear black shoes. They all wear dark shoes, these classes in particular. So it's like, it already, like, it has the dark here, then gets brighter as it goes on. And since most of the classes also wear, the shoes, I usually put a shadow on it. So normally, it's more like this. It's more like that. The newest Cosmetic shirts aren't in the same art style as the old shirts, and you're worried this is going to make an art style clash of old and new Cosmetics? You're correct. But that's also because the old art style sucks. And over time, we'll replace all the assets with a newer art style. Like, just over time. Like, inevitably, everything's it's gonna be put up to date with the current one. Like, inevitably. At least the, at least I should say, like, stock. Starting at stock. Because I've planned on... I plan on... I plan on replacing all of stock with updated versions at some point or another. Like, it's probably not going to be instantaneous. Not all the shirts are going to get replaced at once. But they'll definitely, like, inevitably get replaced with updated versions. If you remake the little Munchie, can it still be similar to the current version? Maybe. I'm talking about clothing, though, right now. Do you know how to counter W plus myself? Do you mean WM1? Because my solution is I just shoot them until they die. Ow. Fit with fitting too. Yeah, that's just how things are, you know? Y. F. That's not the right green and red color. These look too washed out to learn graphic design, stupid. This uses the same colors. Like, this uses the same colors as all the other ones. It's just that they don't have, they just don't have the harsh, where is it? At least I think they're the same. Like, they should be the same at the base. Where's Mechanic at? There he is. Give me a PSD. Let's drag it up to here. And all we gotta do is just turn off all of these. And then let's grab the Desperado PSD. Turn off the PNG. And then turn off all of these. Oh, it's still red. Yep, they're the same green. Same green. The difference is that the shadows aren't as harsh. And I don't apply the textures as heavy anymore either. It gives it a more subtle look. Because, like, when you look at a piece of clothing from a distance, you're not going to see that intense grain of the fabric that they're wearing, unless it is specifically that kind of fabric, which none of these clothes are. So from a distance, you're not going to see that in-depth and, like, gritty texture, you know? You're not going to be able to see that from a distance. So the way that this is designed is that when you get close to somebody and you really look at them, you can go, oh, hey, look it, you can see all the little fabric detail that is there. But from a distance, it comes off more smooth. And that's the way it should be. But I also know that you don't actually believe what you're saying, and you're only mad because you're banned. So... How do people get Fitanium? Usually it's at the end of a season pass, but we haven't been doing those at the moment, so... Boot! Okay. Let us save these shirts and put them into studio. Desperado, green. Desperado, red. Why did we stop doing them? Because we just kept running out of time. Did I fix the Dozy designer yet? Is he in the ground? Hello? Dozy designer? Where are you at? Why can't I see him? Where'd he go? Ah! Do you still upload shirts and pants as actual shirts and pants, or just as decals now? Oh, I just do them as decals. There's no reason to... Oh, you can't see studio? My bad. There's no reason to upload them as actual shirt and pants. It just wastes time and makes it take longer. So it's just way easier to, It's just way easier to, Oh no, I duplicated the welds. Because I accidentally cut them out somehow and then pasted them in. I'm a little goober. I'm a little silly sometimes, and I do stupid things like that. You remember when leaks used to happen because people used to stalk your uploaded shirts and pants? I remember that too. I used to get really mad about it, and then I kind of realized that that shit doesn't matter. Like, why am I getting upset about that, you know? There's no reason for me to get upset about that stuff. Oh, yo. Hold up. Thank you, Zeltre, for the... Zeltre. I don't know. Thank you for the follow, though. I appreciate it. Any idea when or if the marker Mayhem's going to be a misc? It can't be a misc, because it doesn't work on every... Is this the Dozy designer? No. It's not. Can you give us official avatar accessories of the TC2 shirt cuffs? Technically, there's already some. I have modular intrinsic cuffs uploaded for dress shirts and, like, sweaters. So, if you want a better version of these, like, these ones here are the ones I have uploaded, which are better than the current TC2 ones. You can get a hold of these if you go to my UGC store right now. Because these ones are ugly. Like, these are super ugly. Like, look at that. Look how terrible that looks. Look at that disgusting, like, shadow coloration that happens. Look how gross that is. Meanwhile, this is peak, because look how smooth and consistent its color is. Ooh. All right. Nice. Very nice. Can't wait to see how the classes look once you guys get around to uploading their default looks and other older cosmetics. Yeah, it'll be nice once we get to that point. Of course, though, that's if we get to that point. There's still a lot that we need to do all the time. And I'm gonna be honest, there's a lot of cosmetics in the... His eyes are so far apart! You're like... He looks so stoned. Bro's eyes are too far apart. This ain't it, Chief. Let's try this instead. Maybe this will work. Give me a sec. I know it's not what the original design has, but with the way this mask is shaped... it's not gonna... It ain't gonna work out well. First things first, though, let's finish applying our other textures. Okay. I think that's all the textures that we need to upload, so let's test this real quick. God, that's so silly looking. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, the mask ain't it, man. I'm not gonna do the mask. It doesn't look good. I don't like the way it looks. Yo, that almost fit perfectly. There we go. Oh. I should be able to just snatch the hair from this mechanic model right here. Should be able to just grab that and paste it into this one. Mechanic hair. There we go. Yep. Perfect. Just works. Just works. I love it when things just work. Wait, how did this end up with four? How did this end up with four of them in there? What the heck? Okay, we should be good on that. The design he has right now in Arsenal 2 is formerly a design made exclusively for TC2. No, you're very wrong. It's the design for Arsenal Reloaded. Why is the A2 design for Delinquent being used for TC2 right now instead of his TC2 design? Because Aggro wanted to update it, and I didn't see anything really wrong with that. And I don't think that they're both gonna have like the same art style anyway. So, you know, it's whatever. Oh, I didn't save the Desperado pants. Save as a copy. PNG. Desperado pants. There we go. Now we can finish uploading our Desperado parts. Main gripe with A2 Delinquent is that he's just kind of looks odd. He only looks odd because everybody's used to current Delinquent. Like, I'm gonna be honest. It is purely because everybody's just used to the current one. I'm not doing that. The face and the cap aren't cutting it for you. The face is pretty much exactly the same. It's just a little bolder. And the hat is just, like, you know. The hat, hair, face, and cap look off. You said the hat twice. You're being redundant. I think it looks fine. The old hat looked worse. Like, if you are saying that items that looked objectively worse looked better. And that just tells me it's because that's what you were used to. That's all it tells me. If you use a kind of long copy pasta for TTS, will it cut out? Yes, it will. Because again, it only looks off because you're not used to it. There we go.
Spawn, bird, my boy. Sponge, bro.
You missed the old agent hair, the one after the tie-up? Doesn't she still use it? Like, I'm pretty sure she still uses it. So, they said that this was supposed to be a wide brim hat. Why'd you steal my Chef Boyardee ravioli, you gremlin? Because you don't deserve it. You don't deserve it, Pico. You don't deserve Chef Boyardee ravioli. You deserve SpaghettiOs. You get SpaghettiOs and not ravioli. So this is supposedly meant to be a wide brim hat for the agent. Nah. Yeah, no. I'm not redoing all of that again. It's gonna be a fedora. Sorry, workshop user. I know that it's supposed to be a wide brim hat, but I got that information was delivered to me way too late. That it should have been made more clear in your concept art. And I do not want to have to remake... I don't want to have to remake hair. I don't want to have to remake that hair again. In order to get it to fit with a wide brim hat. Like, I don't know. Maybe I can... You know what? Hang on. Let me... Alright, hold on. Let me, like, see if what I can do. "5% of your messages is just pinging Charles for no reason." Well, I mean, hey, if you want to play with fire. Hopefully this hat isn't too distracting. Should be fine. Doesn't Agent already have a wide brim? Why not retexture that? Because then it's the exact same hat. I was also thinking about that because I was like, we already have the shady subject. I think that's what it's called. Whatever her wide brim hat is called, I don't remember. I was like, we already have that. Do we really need another? Is the crystal harvest bountiful this year? What do you mean harvest? What do you mean by that? I'm not a product. I do not get harvested. Shady agent dum dum. Well, excuse me. Unlike you people, I have taste in cosmetics. Asking again, is it alright if I ping you in the Midnight Zone to get your quick thoughts on a cosmetic Loy would be bust your kneecaps over if you tried submitting it to the workshop? You can post anything to the Midnight Zone as long as it follows the rules. I don't care. Like, I'll take a look at it when I have the time. But for right now, you know, trying to do work. So you can go ahead and just leave it there. And I'll take a look at it when I'm done and I've got the time. How do you do eye contact with people? I don't know. I just look at them in the eyes. Or sometimes I do, at least. There's just some times where I can't, and I just kind of, like, don't. You just found out your school didn't ban Twitch or Discord? That's really funny. I heard that Discord got banned in Turkey now. It got banned in both Turkey and Russia. Which, honestly, kind of a surprise. They banned Twitch here in the past. Discord is banned. Damn. Hat. Typical Colors 2 is banned from Malaysia, from what you heard. Joking. I mean, there's a real chance it is. Because, like, just in general, due to all of the restrictions on loot boxes and stuff that's been happening, there's a possibility that TC2 is just banned in a bunch of places. Yeah, since it's tilted, I kind of figured that that wouldn't be working. That's whatever, though. Is your tongue blue because you keep eating blue cheese? No. My tongue is blue because I'm a corpse. Because dead people's tongues change colors. And blue is one of them. Green screen hat when? What would you do with a green screen hat? Enlighten me. What would you do with a green screen hat? What would a green screen hat even look like? Thought you were a farmer, not a stinky fellow. What does that even mean? What did you mean by this, Pico? What would happen if Flanker and Griever from Block's Tales were in the same room together? Probably nothing, I'd imagine. Why the hell would they care about each other? You know? They ain't got any reason for that. Were most cosmetics for spring meant to be misc? Yes, almost all of them were meant to be miscs. If they weren't miscs, I don't know what happened. Because, like, the entire objective was to make more miscs. There we go. That's looking a smidge better. Is it okay if you use TT speech for a hate speech directed towards you? I think that's really funny that you asked. Like, pokes fingers together. Can I use the text-to-speech to make fun of you, please? Yeah, go ahead. I don't care. Oh, that shit post. I remember seeing that.
You ruined every OG Arsenal player's childhood game. You never listened to us. And then you expect us to call you she when what you really deserve is to be called it. Team Cringe knew exactly what the community wanted all the time. The minute you stepped in, Arsenal and Rolve stopped, went in a downward spiral, and you started to lose players. All of the YouTubers that enjoyed your game very quickly left. All my best friends I met through Arsenal got frustrated with the changes you
Got cut off. That, I know about that shitpost. I call it a shitpost because I think it's funny. Because so much about it is just factually incorrect. Because, like, one, I don't expect people to call me she. People can call me whatever they want. It's been in my bio for years that you can call me whatever you want. Two, Team Cringe is Castler's and his crew. Castler's still worked on the game. Every update that I made was usually in collaboration with Castler's and Scapter. So, like, they were still working on the game and stuff. The minute I stepped in, spoiler alert, I'm the one who, like, vouched for Arsenal to become its own game. Like, I was the one who said, oh, no, don't make it a Counterblocks update. I said, keep it its own game and turn it into something else. The YouTubers left. Okay. And most of the changes made weren't even made by me. Like, I got scapegoated so hard because I was the public fit, like, I was the face at the time. This needs pinstripes. Nah, the biggest reason people were mad at me was because I shitposted a lot about competitive not being competitive. And I still stand by that. I still think competitive isn't competitive. It's just easier standard. There's nothing competitive about it. YouTubers gone because hype gone. I mean, we also flopped a lot of updates. Like, I'm not like purely going like ooga booga, the community stupid and don't know game development. Ooga booga. I'm not doing that. No. I can openly acknowledge that we fumbled the ball quite a bit on various aspects. Like, I'm not scared to say that we fucked up a lot. All that matters is we try to fix it. Devs can cheat in the ROBLOX rules. Scapter, if it's spelled right, has a right to own his own cheat engine, I believe, for Rolf games, but you could be wrong. Can you increase the chances of getting a genuine? Genuines don't drop. Like, genuines are... You're asking for... Yeah, genuines don't drop. You get genuines when, like, something happens, usually. In theory, developers are allowed to exploit on their own games because it helps them find, like, vulnerabilities in their own games. Like, that's usually how it works. You don't know why, but the sticky jumper is a genuine drop. What? Wait. The sticky jumper... The sticky jumper can drop as genuines? Since when? Since when could they do that? Reskins are in genuine quality. Well, yeah, that's true. The ski jumper can drop as a... What? What the fuck do you mean that it can drop as a genuine? Why does it drop as a genuine? What reason does it have to drop as a genuine? Fucking what? Also, I just realized that I quit the thing without making a save to it. So now I just lost all the progress I made on that mechanic cosmetic, like for the clothing. I closed it in Photoshop. Do you want a genuine sticky jumper? I can give myself a genuine sticky jumper if I want one. Like, I don't need it to drop. Fun fact, I want you guys to know about this. When I play TC2, I am removed from the drop pool. Like, I cannot get random drops. Because what would happen is I would top score a lot. And it would steal the drop from other people because I would be consistently top scoring. So I asked if I could be removed from the drop pool. So that I don't steal drops from people anymore. So I can't get random drops now. It's not that I forgot to save, it's that I quit the file and it asked me if I wanted to save, and I was like, oh, I don't have anything that I need to save. I don't have anything that I need to save because I didn't change anything, but then I forgot I did. I did change something. And when was that? What, when I removed myself from the drop pool? Like, maybe a few weeks after drops were added. Because I was like, oh, people do not get items if I'm winning. Like, I essentially just take items from them. Okay, there we go. Let's save this real quick. Agent at red. Agent at green. Agent at paint. Okay, and now we go back into studio. But first I need to mirror her hat. Then add a solidify modifier. Make the thickness 4. And then what we do is we take the insides of the hat and completely delete it because we don't actually need the inside of the hat. Then we just E to extrude, M to collapse, and then we lift this up. And there we go. Hat. Alright, now what I'll do is I shall export the hat so that we can port it into Studio. And now that we are in Studio, we import our hat. Bing! Today there are a few of us who are watching the live broadcast. Why'd you say it like that? Today there is a few. Yeah, there we go. Plugins. Asset creator. Hat. Body. Hat. Special. Fabric. Agent. Underscore. What the hell did I name it? I don't remember what I named it. What is the name of the hat? Most wanted. Agent underscore most wanted. There we go. Now we can delete this. Grab the hat. Fly over here. Go to her. Eliminate the hat on both the models.
What's up, guys? Today we're going to call DevRolv at 3 a.m. Make sure to like and subscribe.
You call DevRolv at 3 a.m. and he will
check out my
eliminate you.
merch because my pet rock named Rocky died because he called DevRolv at 3 a.m.
Oh no! Oh no, Rocky! Rocky, what happened? And then it just goes Squid Games, and then it dies. The pinstripes are dark. That means I have to go back and make the pinstripes dark. I don't think you understand how annoying that is to me, chat. But that's kind of fucking annoying. Now I have to go back into Photoshop and redo that. I think you would get killed for calling him DevRolv. Probably. I don't know. I can't... It's hard for me to call him anything but DevRolv. He's been DevRolv to me for years. So, calling him anything other than DevRolv is difficult for me. Is the Soul Catalyst emote scrapped? The issue is that nobody knew how to fix it. I don't want to say it's scrapped, but I don't know if it'll ever get fixed is the issue. So it's like, I can't answer that question, unfortunately. Oh, I forgot. This actually has an additional... This has an additional thing to it that I'm gonna have to do. That also reminds me that this here actually... I almost left the paint region green on this hat. Not that you can really see it. Are you a crystal the way you shine? I don't. Can I help you get a genuine? I cannot. You have to go. Good stream, everyone. Well, thank you for stopping by, Smashed. I appreciate it. Yeah, there's supposed to be eyeshadow for this. That's okay. I can fix that. I can do that real quick. Let me just switch this back over to Blender. Do that, then we do this, then we take these, make them go like that, then we grab this, and make it go like this, and then we just kind of do a little bit more for these ones, like that. Perfect. The agent suit looks like a better version of the base suit. I think that's a fair assumption. Like, I wouldn't say you're wrong for saying that. Info from your pals in the workshop. Genuines are supposed to be correspondent with the season, aka winter reskins drop, summer drop, things like that. Mesh. Cylinder. 90. Give me this. Kill this. Now what I need to do is I need to go back to studio, grab an agent, eliminate all of her accessories. Export, 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 export. Selection to my desktop. Name it. Back into Blender. Shading. Eliminate. Desktop. Agent most wanted diff. Just like that. Perfect. Then we do this. So that we can do this. Like such. I'm excited to see some of the other workshop cosmetics, if there is one in this update. Cosmetics in the thread look really nice. I don't actually know. Unfortunately, I'm still not a smart person. So I don't have that, like, information for you. Stupid plane. Come here. Will you work on any Blocktails updates on streams, or am I not allowed? I'm not allowed. Greedy Hedagon always taking up spots for community hats. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. The developers and the contributors just really like their cosmetics. I just wish that we had more than just Agent from them. Like, they did have a mechanic cosmetic in this update. However, it was still an Agent cosmetic, because it still had Agent as part of it. Look, I get it. Agent's cool. Agent's cute. But please. We don't need more cosmetics for her. It's okay to have cosmetics. It's okay to have cosmetics for other classes, I swear. We need more Brute and Trooper cosmetics. We definitely need more Trooper cosmetics, that's for sure. Oh, I bet this is wigging out because, yeah, because these aren't connected. I was like, huh, why is it deforming that way? The answer is, that. There we go. Why is nobody talking about Marksman? We need more of him. Marksman gets, like, cosmetics every update, I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't think there's a time Marksman doesn't get a cosmetic. I think this is, like, one of the first updates Marksman hasn't gotten a cosmetic, I'm gonna be honest. Like, Marksman gets cosmetics a lot. I love killing people with hammers and whatnot. Hey, me too. You cannot find a good marksman hat that isn't in the daily shop. Arsenal 2.0 looks awesome. Ah, okay. Looking through the thread, yeah, there should be more stuff from the other creators. Yeah. I agree. It's just like I said, the others are very addicted to, Hedagon's, stuff. We're gonna do a cool trick here. Check this out. Halloween skin? Plausibly. We're gonna do a sick trick. We're not even gonna texture this. We're gonna do something really cool. We're gonna do a kickflip on our skateboard and then fall on our face. Wasn't Dual Destiny after the thread closed? I don't know. Because I didn't pick any of the cosmetics for this update. Come on. Give me the shade. Thank you. Hat. Keep it as it is. Material name. Smooth plastic. Agent most wanted shade. Then this is face front. Keep as is. Neon. Agent most wanted eyes. There. Now, come here. It looks like I messed up the name of the smooth plastic. Which it doesn't have a space. Okay, I was right the first time. I'm just stupid. Can we make it... Yep, there we go. Perfect. Yep. And then you can take off the hat, too. So you could just do that if you want. Beautiful. Now... Oh, did I not update the paint No, I didn't apply the paint region. Okay. We're gonna have to re-upload the paint region, it seems. Then we paste it into our hat. Here and here, paste into selected, rename it to paint, then like down to here, maybe not all that way. Yeah, do it like that. Then I think this is the green one. Nope, it's the red one. Good thing I checked. We just move it over to green. Perfect. There. Now our most wanteds are done. Mechanic, the Desperado. Take our most wanteds, put them in the character folder. Oh, this also needs to be put into the character folder. Get rid of those, get rid of that. Will the shadow eye and hair be a misc? I don't know about that. Agent, I'm watching your stream right now. Why are you trying not to laugh, bro? That's disrespectful as shit. You should maybe, like, be more involved in what gets picked and what's not. I usually am, but I was very disconnected from this update because I've been extremely busy, like super busy. So there's actually one more thing we have to do before we can call this quits. There is something that I was given that I need to texture. So we're going to texture that real quick. Let me just find it first. Blast. What am I doing? Right, Discord. I'm opening Discord because I need to open Discord so that I can open Discord. That way I can retrieve the thing that I need after opening Discord. No, my stop what you're doing now alarm has not gone off. Open Discord so you can open Discord. Yep. I had to open Discord so that I could open Discord. Clean up. Merge by distance. No? What's going on here? Something strange is happening here. There's no reason this... Oh, okay, never mind. I see. I see why it's not. I understand. My brain is big. My brain is wrinkly. Alright, can't wait to see how this gets screwed up. Well, I already answered that. I'm stupid. That's okay, though. I can be stupid. Okay, yeah, that worked out. Then we export it as an FBX. We'll just name it, Substance Painter. Substance Painter. File, new, select, .fbx, open. Okay, save. Agent, most wanted. At. There. Now we have this. And what we do with this is we go to here, do that. Then we go to here, close this. Bake mesh, subsample 64, bake. Return. Good. Smooth. Then we go to here, delete this, go back here, take this, delete the paint layer, go to here, grab this, tiling. Rotation. Yep, good enough. Now what we do is we re-add our paint here. Put it under the blur layer. And I didn't want to get my tablet out, but taking out the tablet and looking for the wire that goes to my tablet. What the hell? Oh, there it is. Found it. Casts a spell on you. The only spell that I need is haste because it makes me work better. And I go, whoosh. Alright, there. We got it. That's what we're looking for. So then with this, what we do is right here, we add one of this, put one like maybe here. Yeah, like right here, just like that. Then continue this a little bit this way, just like that. And add another little doohickey here. Maybe one more like there. Yep, just like that. Perfect, perfect. Then continue it around the back. Have a big one. Have a small one. There we go. Probably should taper this a little. Yep. Yep, good. Just like that. Perfect. There. We got that done. Now, what we do, clone our fabric, delete, turn this to soft light, black mask, already there. Add generator, ambient occlusion. This needs to be made darker. About like that, sure. Then invert it. Needs to be... Huh. Okay, there we go. Ambient occlusion's not working, so we'll just go manual. Blur that bitch. Ooh, that does not look good right there. That's probably because it's right on top of a seam. We'll just omit it from this. Yeah, there we go. That should work. There. Maybe let's tone it down to like 75%. Yep, perfect. This mask is really grumpy. Sure is. But either way, I think we got it good. Now we have to export it as surface appearance, PNG, 16 bits, 256 by 256, export. Back to Photoshop, where we can then drag our newfound texture, maybe make some adjustments to it. 25, negative 25. Yep, that'll do. Now let's get our normal map in here. Yep, that's right. That way we can grab our overlay. Delete. Oops, deleted the wrong thing. Delete, and delete all that. Turn this to overlay. Turn this up to color. File, save as copy. TC2 Halloween. Nimble. Perfect. Back to here. Server storage. Bink, bink. Bonk, bink. Character models folder. Grab you. Grab... Where are you at? Where's the other one? Where are you hiding? Found you. Can't hide from me forever. Beep. Name flanker underscore nimble sash, I think is what it was called. Bop. Desktop. .fbx. Apply all. Wait, I can't do that because it's not actually mirrored yet. So instead what I'll do is now I'll mirror it in Blender. Apply its clipping. Boop, boop, boop. Now we can export it as and then return here to import it as Need a trooper with an aviator's misc. What do you mean by aviator's misc? Like sunglasses? Is that what you mean? Plugins, asset creator, mouth. Give here. Thank you. Face front. Success. Special. Fabric. Flanker underscore nimble sash. I hope it's called nimble sash. I might just be stupid. Either way, it's fine. Take it. Paste it. Upload texture. Halloween. Nimble. Open. Copy ID. Back to flanker. Open it up. Reach inside. Texture ID. Paste it. 0.2, 0.2, 0.2. 0.4, 0.4, 0.4. There. Just pitch black glasses. I see. There. Okay. We're done. That is all the cosmetic work that I had for myself. We're officially done with it. All of it. All of it's done. All of my work is done. We are finished. We are good. We are Gucci. We are grand. Fantastic. The stream is over in 3 minutes. So, I'll just end it now. But all the work is done. It's nice that all the work is done. There it is. Wahoo. So, we will probably work on UI concepts next time. If I don't come up with any ideas. But no more work I can stream? Not for 3 minutes, at least. But you guys, I'll see you later today. I'll be streaming my Halloween game project. So if you want to join and help develop the game, you can join me there. Until then, you guys have a good day, a good night, a good afternoon.